Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're continuing our Starfield with Calmentary. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, go ahead and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright, so we've made it back to the lodge. Everybody seems to be beat up here.
Quickly, after you left.
Let's fix you up.
While Noel escaped through the basement. There's a door that leads to the well district.
Okay.
Barrett! Barrett! We're here! We're here! I can't... I can't do this. Why did this have to happen? He's gone. We cannot change this. We can only keep going.
So he did kill somebody. Okay, good. She's my
Get moving. Don't
main
worry.
crew.
I appear to only be seriously damaged instead of critically damaged. Fortunate. That you are likewise relatively undamaged is also preferable to the alternative.
Okay. So we need to go upstairs. Talk to the old man.
Long enough. Noel, she might still be in danger. There's a secret door in the basement. Leads right to the well district. That would have been the safest route for her to run.
Okay. Eat down here. Go down here, which this is my favorite place in the world. And open the well. Alright, so we've made it to the well. And there's Noel. Talk to me, Noel.
Oh, thank God. I still have the artifacts, but where do we take them?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there's the hunter.
I wasn't expecting you to run to the eye.
You're not getting the artifacts.
Yes. Let's see if they can slip from my grasp this time, shall we?
Oh, that doesn't affect him. Oh. And he takes like no damage. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Apparently they don't want us to kill the hunter, but I will, eventually. Come on in, Draja. Screaming.
Run!
Yeah, you too. Let's go. What is she doing? There you go. Let's go. Spaceport. I know that she'll and Draja will come. Okay. Really takes no damage. I'm just wasting energy. Really need you to come on. I'm gonna need aid here. I guess I don't have to wait for her? I don't understand. To the ship.
Maybe we can get away.
Not if you don't let me through. Where are we supposed to go? Just take off, I guess. See what happens. Oh, okay. That's interesting. But it tells me I need to go to the eye, so let's do that. Alright, so we're on the high.
You're back.
Talk to
Thank
Vladimir.
the blackest sea that you and Noel are safe. And the artifacts? The lodge.
Barrett died.
We slipped from the Starborn's grasp, but not before taking a stab straight in the heart. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Just means he's playing the waiting man's game. He'll be back once we've done all the work of collecting the other pieces.
Hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain. Clear from the few encounters we've had that the artifacts are all the Starborn prize.
They could come after us, though. Try to find out where we put them.
Need to take the risk. The Eye, the equipment in the lodge, not easily moved. Gotta hope whatever is giving the Hunter pause applies to the whole. Just need to make another direct hit less the jackpot. Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after.
I didn't quite. You can now build the armillary on your ship or at an outpost. To build the armillary on your ship, go to the new armillary screen inside your ship's cockpit. To build the armillary at one of your outposts, go to your outpost and enter build mode, new quest category. Okay. Am I supposed to talk to Indraja? No, what's the quest now? Ah, okay. So I guess we'll build it on my ship for right now. I don't know what else to do. I haven't really, like, you know, build armillary. You can now move the armillary. Starborn attacks are more likely whenever the armillary is placed. If you choose to keep the artifacts in your inventory, then attacks are more likely everywhere. Okay. Interesting. Add artifacts. Okay. So now what? Return to the lodge. Alright. We can do that. Okay, for some reason it wouldn't let us go directly to the lodge. We had to come here. That kind of sucks. I liked having that quick portal. But I guess it is what it is.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Evacuate warning. Alright, let's go to mast. And now we can go to the lodge from here. I don't know why it just didn't let us fast travel the lodge like it always has. Kind of lame. But I guess it is what it is. Oh, fully out of oxygen. My bad, my bad. Right, so enter the lodge. Barrett's belongings have been moved to the lodge's basement. Okay.
Mateo, I need to be checking everyone's vitals. Now really isn't.
If I may, I know our encounter with the hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that?
Our part is glimpsing the unity.
Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
Okay.
It would seem there is nothing to lose in doing so.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
We can pay
Superior Constellation Pack. Okay. It said something about Barrett's stuff being in the basement. Oh, it must have been this. Yeah. Just all his stuff. I guess I could just take it all. Now I have another storage crate in here. See what I've done, because this has no weight, is I put all my resources in there. And aid stuff in there. So that's cool. Okay, well that was a lot. So now it wants us to go back to the Mass District. Alright, so we're back at the Mass District. Let's see where it wants us to go. Looks like over here somewhere. To an area I've actually never been to, I think. Or if I have, then I don't remember it.
Yes, exactly. It's like...
Alright, religious dude.
Can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh, well, what's on both your minds?
We need to talk about unity.
Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Yeah, that definitely makes me think he knows something he's not telling. Okay, so we're inside. We need to come in here, I guess. And I need to sit down, apparently, for this.
Oh, now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe, beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Okay, sure. Tell me the story.
The pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave.
Infinitum addendum.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Okay.
The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up.
Alright, so I need to go
asking him a few more questions.
Find these peoples. Let's see. So one is the Lodge, and one is New Atlantis. Okay, so we'll do the New Atlantis first. So that takes us to the shipyard.
Of course, the United Colonies is paying close attention. Heaven forbid something is...
Okay, UC Security Office. And I guess we can just waltz our way in here. Open. You.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
It is something, at least, that he has come to speak with you. I suspect few others would.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Okay.
If the Keeper has been to see you, perhaps he has mentioned it?
Yes, I have spoken to your Keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
Okay.
Then we are done. Leave me.
I would
Alright.
like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Okay, what do you want?
To know how much it means that you came for me. There is no way to properly thank you or to repay you for what you have done. I quite literally owe you my life.
Yes.
As am I. As grateful as I am, it is hard to feel that my life does not come at too great a cost. Barrett had been through so much and kept his good humor despite it all. He deserved better. Thank you. I shall try to remember that. I know. We all know. Losing Barrett is tragic. But things could have been so much worse without you. I know you are grieving. We all are. But revenge should not be our primary motivation. Barrett would not want you to seek revenge in his name. He would want us to finish what we have started. We will press on. We will continue our search, and we will learn what these Starborn are trying to keep from us. Now we truly know the stakes are too high to do anything else.
Okay. So, next up we need to go to New Atlantis again? Interesting. Alright. So let's see now where it wants us to go. That the train station? No. Don't think it is. It's an elevator. Okay. So, choose floor. The well. Right, now that we're at the well.
Hey, no funny stuff with that.
Store? Yes.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
Okay, so Keeper Aquilus sent me.
We understand that you are busy, but this might be important. Anything you could tell us would be helpful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
Okay, let's
a
hear
man
it.
walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that.
Was the message hidden?
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Okay, thanks.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Okay, so return to Keeper Aquilus. We can go to the Mass District. Okay, so I actually went to the Lodge because it looked like that's where it wanted me to go. So we'll try to make our way over to the Keeper. The Keeper Aquilus. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Okay. Let's see if I can run out of breath here. Yep. Good stuff. Alright, so enter the Sanctum Universum.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. What else did you learn? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
In them too.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Conviction. Another word for strength. Can the truth not be revealed to the weak? Someone with doubts.
Yeah.
Your only path is forward, then? Finding the meaning of unity is a totality that you cannot ever step away from?
A certain amount of confidence is necessary. if you are ever to trust yourself and your actions.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Yeah, so we gotta go to Emdom 2. So where's that at? I feel like we've been here before. Alright, so yes, let's jump there.